I don't want to turn it into a waste bin, but just like it's, you've been through the drive-through and you just throw the food, you throw with, your trash in the back, and Welcome back to the Workbench, where we try to make things. And what we're continuing to try to make today is Revell's 1971 Olds 442. And we've been working on the interior, and I promised you guys that today the interior tub would be finished, and it is. But before we take a look at it, I was reached out to by a really wonderful company called GI Gear, or Grumpy GI Gear. Sorry, let me make sure I get it right. It's Grumpy GI Gear. In fact, it's grumpygigear.com. And they asked me if I'd like to check out their shirts and would I like one. And I said, well, I guess I'll take a look. Why not? So I went to their website, again, grumpygigear.com, and they had quite the selection. And there's one that really stood out to me, which I am actually wearing now. There's 1976 We the People shirt. So it's got a nice print on the front and then a nice side print with their logo. And I just want to let you know this company is veteran owned and veteran run right here in the great state of Texas, San Antonio, Texas, a little west of here. But they were nice enough to send me the shirt. And I can't say thank you enough. It's actually very nice. It's got it's silkscreen print. It's not one of those heat transfer prints. I can tell you, this print is going to last a long time. And the best part is the shirt it is super soft. It is comfy. I'm not gonna lie. I got it yesterday. I put it on. I slept through the night in it, and I still have it on this morning because it's very comfortable. It's super soft. So guys, do me a favor, go check out grumpygigear.com. I'm sure they probably have something you might like there too. They're a little, I would call them politically incorrect with some humor, and I think it might be something you like. So go check that out. But now, we need to take a look at the finished interior tub. So we've got it done. Like I said, I've got it done as far as I can before we're going to have to start ordering parts for it. So just quickly to let you know, I still need a steering wheel because we're going to do an aftermarket steering wheel. This again is the Faux 42, so it's a cutlass. Basically, I'm putting myself at my age of 22, and my grandmother left me a 1971 cutlass. So what would I do with it? And one thing I would do with it is make it look like a 442. And so I'm going to use an aftermarket wheel, or at least I'm going to try. When I say aftermarket, I'm going to try to find a steering wheel that'll work. I want it to be kind of like one of those auto parts store steering wheels. I wouldn't have gone to the trouble to buy a 442 steering wheel. They would probably cost a pretty penny, even back then when I was 22 years old. So I would have got a cheap one from the store. And we all know that the steering wheels that came with these things were about, 8.5 feet in diameter. And I know in my old Buick, I definitely replaced mine with something much smaller. Of course, didn't change the steering ratio, so I had to turn it like 100,000 times to lock it out. But that's what we did, or at least that's what I did, and that's what we're going to do here. I'm also going to be adding 6x9 speakers in the back package tray here, which I did, as you can see, carpet. By the way, all this is still very wet, so I'm being very careful handling it, including the carpet is still wet. In fact, I can just wipe off the excess there that's on this trim piece. I'm going to be adding 6x9s back there. I don't think I'm going to add the speakers in the doors just because, one, you can't even see them, and it's just another expense because it's something that I'd either have to make or buy, so it's an expense of time or money. But I'm definitely doing the 6x9s that you'll be able to see through the back window, because that's what we all did. We all threw some 6x9s in that rear package tray and thought we had something rocking, right? But then the main thing that still needs to be added is the cage. So there will be a hoop here, hoop with a crossbar, bars coming back to the package tray. So I'm going to keep the 6x9s a little towards the center. And then I'll probably run a crossbar there too, or something to that effect. Whatever will fit in the body, which I'm going to have to let this dry up real nice and solid and then place it in the body and see what we can do as far as with kind of that cage, again, it's just a Friday night special kind of cage, just enough to pass tech at the strip kind of thing. I'm assuming this car might be running mid-10s, so just enough to keep it safe in that range. But that's all we need to add. Other than that, this is finished. I wanted to point out So of course, we had the rip in the driver's seat there. Hopefully, you guys can see that. But I also went and added that same kind of detail to the armrest, because these armrests always wore out. I'm gonna probably dirty up a little more, dirty up or scuff up, I guess I should say, right here on the windowsill, because that's another thing you would do is roll the window down and hang your arm out the window. So then it would kind of wear out this vinyl here. So I'm going to probably do that yet. Something else I need to do. I don't know if we can see the detail of the dash, which looks pretty good. Basically, I just used the decals and then painted in some of the little stuff. I kind of flat blacked the vents, and then I painted in the VIN, which a lot of times that would get painted over, but I've just painted it in silver just so we know it's there. That's about it, I think, that we haven't seen already. I did dirty up the back seat quite a bit, and that's another thing I'm thinking about doing. So I made it pretty dirty back there, because you're going to have that cage that's here. So you don't really, nobody sits back there. You don't go back there. The only thing that happens back there is empty soda cups, fast food wrappers, all that kind of stuff just kind of gets tossed back there, and it's in the cage back there, so you don't really clean it up. So I think let me know what you think down in the comments. I'm thinking of adding some like fast food wrappers, probably a soda, some kind of soda cup, maybe, like you went to the Sonic or the drive-through or whatever, you eat your food, then you throw it in the back as you're cruising to the next spot or whatever. So I thought I'd probably add some stuff like that. Maybe, I think just like some fast food wrappers and whatever. I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to turn it into a waste bin, but just like it's, you've been through the drive-through and you just throw the food, you throw your trash in the back, until you get to the house where you can fish it out of there. But yeah, other than that, I think we've pretty much got a completed, trying to make sure you guys can see kind of all of it here, a completed interior tub, of course, minus the steering wheel and whatnot. But let me know what you think. I think it looks pretty good. I'm still having to be very careful. This is all gluing up. I do want to scuff those stuff up, but let me know what you think. Let me know if you'd add anything, take anything away, do something different, or just add to it. Let me know down in the comment section down below. I definitely am trying to build this off of your input. The white interior came from you guys' input. I've got another vote for blue exterior, so that's probably what we're going to do, is the blue exterior. Our body paint, which is a Cutlass color. It's a Cutlass color, but not available for the 442. There was two different colors that were available for Cutlass, blue and white. Now, they had special names like something blue and something white. I don't know. I'll look that back up to get the correct color codes, but it's a blue and a white available for the Cutlass, not available for the 442. So I thought through your guys' input, it was a good idea, an idea I got from you guys. Do it one of those two colors, but then decal it up like a 442, so then it definitely looks like it ain't real. This is a fake 442. So blue and white. I think I'm leaning blue. I got I think I've had 2 comments for blue. So that's probably the direction we're going for the body color. But again, keep letting me know down in the description. We can go either way. I've got the black decals too if we wanted to go white. I think blue would look good though. I really do. Anyways, let me know what you think down in the comments. Hey, go check out grumpygigear.com. They've got some really cool stuff. Go give them a look. If you go by there, by the way, leave them a message. Let them know I sent you by. Let them know I said, hey, go stop by. Let's see if I can show it here. grumpygigear.com. It's a really cool place. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, the hype button. I don't know. Do all those things everybody tells you to do on YouTube. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.